So my original idea for my digital artifact was to do an Instagram, but I have decided to kind of lean away from the Instagram platform and look at a website. I want to not just talk about facts and statistics with climate change. I want to look at solutions. I think promoting sustainable solutions to climate change, people tend to need things spelled out to them a little bit more than just a generic 300 or so character Instagram caption. I think using a website instead of Instagram will allow me to have a higher amount of academic sources, and it will also give me the ability to discuss those sources more than just an Instagram caption, to really delve into the issues that are plaguing the world with climate change, because it is a global issue. I think looking at solutions gives people more power because it lets them know what they can do. They already know that if nothing changes, the world is going to die. And looking at solutions that are easy in day-to-day lives, because generally people are pretty selfish and most of us don't want to go, out of our way completely to help the earth. One of the main solutions I want to look at is the food industry, agriculture industry. I've been doing a lot of research on that area, and it's definitely, I'd say, the most day-to-day impact that people have on the planet. Every single culture, every single group, we eat 3 times a day minimum. It's something that every single person alive has to do if they want to keep living. From diets, veganism, vegetarianism, are they actually that helpful to climate change? And then also looking at sustainable farming patterns. There's a documentary on sustainable farming in southern Illinois, and they've successfully, reduced their carbon footprint. The way that they're living and they're farming these animals is promoting healthy soil, which is promoting healthier fruits and veg to grow in that soil. So looking at how sustainable farming practices are on a large scale, if you can feed an entire nation through sustainable farming, and if sustainable farming really is a appropriate and suitable way to combat climate change. And then I also want to look at local and global impacts of climate change. Wollongong is a coastal city. We see the plastic pollution firsthand, from it washing up on our beaches, from the sea life getting killed from plastic pollution. I grew up in Chicago, Illinois in America, which is landlocked. We don't have an ocean. We don't see the effects of plastic pollution. So I think a big issue is bringing awareness to people who don't see climate change firsthand. A website will allow me to really look at global effects of climate change and have a more broad scope versus Instagram, which can be quite narrow. You only have someone's attention for about 15 seconds on Instagram, and on the website it'll give me more attention span of a single person, so I can kind of get deeper into it, look at it more broadly, globally, really examine global sustainable solutions that every single person in the world can partake in, which I think is incredibly necessary for climate change.